Nice try, Max. Mario and Grey Watch. Grey Witch. Okay, this is something. Those trees, though, those are very, like, Apple II trees. How you doing, Max? Firm belief. This is weird already. Hello, Mario. Bring me 3 apples. Okay, Mario falls really slowly. Victory! I get the feeling there's a reference to something, I just don't know what it is. Never give up! Never surrender! So this needs to now confirm to set RAM to static value. I still don't know, actually. You have taken the first step towards self-improvement. Your next task is to find 7 apples! Okay. Perspective on this is weird. I mean, I suppose that's kind of the point, ain't it? But still. References Author Blue's sub-alert. The apples? I believe I actually watched an Author Blue stream. He was on a couple times when I wanted to watch, but he was doing QLDC stuff, so I couldn't watch. So, learn to enjoy the fruits of victory. Did somehow I leave, like, all of the really easy ones to the end except 7? I apologize for the unlit candles. Also, to progress, you must collect 10 sky apples. Alright. Okay. Well. I guess they all fall at the sun. Oh. I got 2 now. That's an improvement. How many are left? 2. This one and 7. I get the feeling the RNG for this is somewhat biased somehow. If I scroll right, does it... No. Well, this is unpleasant. Here's the plan. We hang out down in this right-hand corner and grab apples. And hope that none of these are Koopas. Because this hasn't gotten boring yet. Okay, one more. Okay, I'm safe. So the victory thing is a reference to Author Blue's sub-alerts? Huh. Patience is a virtue. Oh no. I'm not good at patience. Writing this is hard. Well, I'm thinking go and collect all the bananas. Well, digging the DKC background at least. DKC 2 is of course the best of DKCs. Dig the animation. Gotta love the like 4-8 frames these bananas have. Trust barrels. Alright, well, I'm dead. Oh. I just knew that's what was gonna happen. Maybe if patience is a virtue, if I wait long enough in the barrel, it'll be a lot slower and then I can actually do the thing. Really what I've learned here is I shouldn't even bother caring about these bananas. I think. This one also has that classic slope problem. What if I try to just jump over the void? I see. Alright, well, we learned a thing. My gut instinct is that I have broken the level in some way. Because I think I have more than enough bananas at this point. Let's see what happens. Good enough. Do not have to deal with jank barrels. Just respawn the level and have more bananas. It's clearly the way to go. Determined to go forward. For your final task, Mario, you must select only one apple and bring it to me. Selecting more than one will hinder your cause. It's gotta be like the best apple. Clearly, none of these other apples will suffice. Need some sort of fancy apple. These are all apples of temptation that are not all that good. Okay, that apple has some legs. We'll see about that one. What's up, Par? How you doing? Video games, indeed. I'm currently on Mario's quest for apple. A singular apple, not a sky apple, not any other sort of apple. Just one apple. Which I think I have failed in some way. Oh, that's the apple. Clearly that's the apple. Doing good, just chilling. Excellent. I do this. Clearly that is the wrong apple. Oh. How's QLDC judging? That's pretty good. I'm very close to the end. I just finished one on the stream that took all of like 5 minutes. It was really cool. You had to play as a Flappy Bat. And I was having a lot of fun playing it, and then it ended really quickly, and I was kind of sad about that, because it had like banger music, banger aesthetics. I just wish there was more level. And now we're playing this, which is some sort of weird... Like, I just feel like there's a reference to something I'm missing. With the trees and the three-dimensional space. Like, there's some sort of game I should have played in my childhood. But it's still having fun. But we're on a quest for apples. To find out how we like them. Okay, this is not the way. Oh lord, you've seen the game, it's referencing it as bad. If QLDC becomes a regular thing, these are a lot of fun. They are! Like, QLDC is really good, because it's effectively like CLDC, except no one takes it incredibly seriously. And some people do still take it very seriously. But, like, it's just fantastic. It lets people sort of release their inner Weird Al or something, I don't know. Probably a better way to end that sentence. But there have been some absolute amazing levels that have abused hilariously awesome concepts, and then there have been some that have just been, like, solid levels. Was even looking at today, I think Bonsai Mario World, I think, would qualify as, like, the very solid level. The concept isn't all that outrageous when you really get to it. If it showed up in, like, a compilation hack of some sort, people would probably say, oh yeah, it's a pretty good level. But even so, like, the QLDC energy, I think, is permeating other contests, too. Since WLDC results came out, the Winter Design level contest, One of the levels there is something I would say is definitely like a QLDC inspired concept. I have no idea how to land on this stupid thing. That's my apple. Are you kidding me? You can't go down the pipe? But this is... Oh, what's up, Cal Rossi? Yeah. One levels in the game had a bunch of different giant fruits bouncing on a hill. You collect 50 fruits of one variety in a row? What game is this, Kappa? Like, this screams to me early computer game, but... Collecting the wrong one resets, yeah. Liked base ROM level design contest, yeah. I liked OLDC. OLDC was a lot of fun to judge. It was kind of impressive what people could do without any extra resources. Like, VLDC allows you to do a bunch of weird stuff to the point where I do not understand how the rules actually work. Like, you can merge tiles and things, and I don't. There's clearly an ethos to it, but it is not an ethos that is understandable, that I understand. That's not a bad thing, that's not a good thing, it's just a thing. Maybe it's this one? I keep thinking there's gonna be like a golden apple. There's nothing on this thing. Why'd I even bother? Oh, bad level design contest? The problem with bad level design contest... Wish you could recall the name of it, it's on Steam. So it's a modern game? Or just happens to have a reasonable Steam port? Keep hoping. Protagonist is the streamer. Interesting. What's up, Joeds? How you doing? I'm trying to get an apple. The right apple. If I get the wrong apple, this doesn't work. I just haven't tried this way. This is a lot faster than the previous route I was taking. It might lead me to an interesting apple. Nope. Having a very hard time not singing the Kitchen Gun song to this. Well, I'm dead. Yeah, the problem with BLDC, the bad level design contest, is too many people took it, like, literally and made levels that were just truly and ridiculously unpleasant to play. I would say there's only been a few levels in this entire contest that I would say I would never, ever, ever want to play again. And very, very few. I can only think of one off the top of my head that isn't been played yet, and then there's 7, which exists. Which we're going to have to play this evening, because it's the next one up, because there's nothing left after this. So we have to play 7. But I think there's a very big difference between the questionable level design contest ethos and the bad level design contest ethos, in that one is not explicitly asking for things that are unpleasant. So, experimental and weird indeed. You assume what has happened to VLDC is YOLDC. That's exactly what I assume too. I still don't get VLDC. Like, it seems nice, I get it, there are some really cool levels, but the whole, like, merging tiles thing, and, like, if I were to enter VLDC, I wouldn't be touching any of Map 16, I would just, like, make a level and include some music. I need to learn how to use ad music at some point. I don't believe I'll be entering that one. But, you know, if I was, that's pretty much how I would do it, just because, Saying that bringing more than one apple is a bad idea. You know what? Let's try this apple. I can't get this apple, can I? What about Curse Game through Shovdash, who should understand the reference? Okay, maybe this is the apple? Just everything about this... Well, that's good. This line is the default font. This line is the font 00. This is a line in font 01. This is a line in font 02. Thank you for the raid, Buzzbee Central. How you doing? you've thought about entering VLDC this year, you should go for it. It is indeed a raid message, so I'll let it stay up there for a minute. Hope you didn't miss your entry. It's very possible if you made 7 that you've missed your entry. Want to enter more contests? Go for it. I would highly advise it. This is a new message box started by Zero C. This is a lengthy run-on sentence without new lines in it to display the automatic line splitting that happens when you don't use OA or OC to split up your messages. So please consider the use of manual word wrapping to keep your messages looking neat, because the programmer of this patch was far too lazy to write proper word wrap. Proper word wrap is really hard to write, by the way. It's actually a difficult feat. And now, a screen exit because I need an example of that too. Oh crap, I broke it. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, this happens. I guess we'll do it again. Oh well. No more raids. Congratulations, you won, yep. No, how's the level judging going? Oh, pretty good. I'm down to 2. This one, which I was partway through, and then the raid message broke the game. Which happens occasionally, so... I didn't expect to do a screen transition to end the demo there, but you know. So what were you up to? What were you playing? Hope you had a good stream. Never give up. Gotta jump carefully. I need to catch up with things, but basically previously I was playing this level that I didn't understand how to beat. And now I'm back to levels I understand how to beat, and so I probably should just do those really quick. I do love the float Mario. Something to be said for giving Mario really floaty jumps. They're separate from regrabs. Victory! Base run for your secret collaborator. Nice, you're almost done with your level. Seems early for that, but you know, you can do it. VLT's time for you is almost sacred because VLTC 9 was your gateway into SMW, so it's almost an obligation. Interesting. If I stand here, will I just get a bunch of apples and not have to do anything? Ah, crap. Thanks, Max. I'm gonna use a save state next time. Well. Actually, I guess that is beneficial because I already beat that room. That could be worse, I guess. And of course, I actually cheesed this level, so I didn't have to do it the hard way. You're supposed to collect all the bananas, but I realized that if you went in the pipe, the bananas respawn, and so I just kind of collected more bananas without doing the thing it wanted me to do. Which looked unpleasant. You know what's not fun? Rapidly spinning barrels. That worked well enough. $50 bananas should be enough. Okay. He was playing some advanced shells. Nice. I don't think I've heard of that, but I assume that it's going to be a painful, lots and lots of shells sort of Kaizo hack. Something about a number of dragons. I said this level reminds you of Mario Genesis bootlegs that exist. Well, Kappa was telling me that there exists a... that reminds me of before something bad happens. This is a specific reference to a specific game that he cannot remember the name of, unfortunately. That's somewhere on Steam. And these trees just remind me of, like, Apple II drawings of trees. I shouldn't have grabbed that one apple. Still not certain what the criteria for being this level is. Maybe I just collect all the apples, and the dude just like chills out and is like, "Yeah, you can just proceed now." Levels graphics have a big early Flash vibes. Yeah, I was thinking even earlier, but I can see how you would think that. Like, this sort of drawing of trees is just like, I have 3 triangles and a rectangle. I can draw a tree! Sort of vibes. Not enough speed? Nope. Like Super Mario 64, that Russian bootleg? Yeah. Understanding 0 things that are happening. Alright, so the concept of this level is collecting coins or bananas or apples or whatever they're called. And at some point, if I collect the right thing, the knight to the left will let me proceed to the next level. That's the concept as I understand it. So I need to like have the right apple, but I don't know how to find the right apple. No, I didn't grab it. You love Omori. And my current working theory is if I grab the apple that's over the pipe, maybe some magic will happen, but I honestly don't know. I can conceive multiple ways this ASM was written. And the reason why the alert messages broke things is because this is using the... I want to say it's a layer 4 patch, where you use layer 4 for text instead of layer 3. And apparently loading the default thing, because it uses the same basic mechanism for loading message boxes as Mario World, loads the test message, which has a end of level marker for some reason. I cannot get up to that thing again. Shouldn't have grabbed that. I don't think I can get back from this pipe. We'll play Omori, waiting for it to release on Switch. Never actually played it. Only spam it because it's a joke in Undertale chats. Ah. It doesn't activate the level. Or end the level, just activates the screen exit. Okay. So presumably it just calls the exit screen, and somehow this was lucky enough to not completely break the game. Because the screen exit might be just strode across the entirety of the level. Possibly. Like, so far I haven't come across any apples that scream to me different. Like, that apple's really high up. Like, that seems like a good apple. But beyond that, I don't have any other reason to go for one apple over another. If there's some sort of observational thing I have failed to do, feel free to let me know I'm being dumb. It's a rough selection process. I think I should get a pen. You know, funny enough, I actually gave that advice to someone earlier. Apparently, Farah wants to play some Myst, and my first piece of advice to him was, have a pen and paper ready, because you're gonna need it. Myst is a cool game, but it's old school. Well, it's not even that old school, to be honest, but it's old school enough that you're gonna need pen and paper. Dirt bomb, kitchen gun. I love you, kitchen gun. Can you see the message block? All right. Yeah, we'll load that up. I picked a random apple and died because I forgot where I was going. So we'll load up the message box. Today you released 3 songs from your WLDC, Fury of the Storm. Yep, I saw that actually. For your final task, Mario, you must select only one apple and bring it to me. Selecting more than one will hinder your cause. I think For fuck's sake. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Did that work at other levels? So I guess I should, yeah, interestingly specific wording, yes. I suppose I should be very clear about what just happened. I pressed the select button and the level ended. So you select one apple and it ends. There we go. Let's just stand on this dude's head. I did press select. That is correct, Soap Agent. How you doing? You got 3 scotch. That was the deadest meme. It's been a dead meme for a long time. It's required, though. It's required. I think it's 3 shots. Yep. Alright, let's rate some words. Read me. Now, I thought maybe selecting now would increment my coin counter by 1, and then I'd need to walk back to him, but no, it just ends the level, which is a little bit surprising. Alright, let's write some words. This is 34. Double check that it's 34 first. I legitimately expected this to take longer. If Stevie made this, I'd be surprised. Alright. I've written some words. I'll probably write some more words. Let's throw 34 into the list and see what our number remaining is. Oh no, it's 7. It's always 7. It's going to be 7 consistently until I am done with 7. So let's load up 7.